chasing you through the woods with a bloody hatchet. This is John Rambo Presents the show, now on iTunes and Stitcher. My name is John, and I am joined by the man that I will be dressing up as for Halloween this year. After far too long, ladies and gentlemen, Grog has returned to the show. Groggles, how you doing, buddy?
Good, man. You will be dressing up as me? I didn't know. How do you do that?
There's ways. Okay, they sold that. They sold that in the mall. There's a sexy Grog.
It's the Vampire Savior Sasquatch avatar.
Yes. So we'll get to the sexy castles. We'll be talking about that a little later. But Grogster, how's it going, man? You've been on the show. I think the show number 50 you were on, way back, and you were on one of the original episodes, the original Halloween episode of the show. You were on that episode.
Yeah, those were the early days. We weren't even sure how far you guys would go with this show. It's unbelievable.
I think
you guys are
still here. We're 3 years later. We're holding on by a thread. We've lost most of the viewership since that time, but we're still here trying hard for the people that remain, and we're still having a good time. So, all this time later, obviously OJ's not here once again, and I had to come up with a suitable replacement. I was thinking, it's Halloween that week. Let's have the Halloween guy, the spooky guy. Some may say haunted. Are you a haunted individual? You haunt others, I think. You're kind of like a haunter.
It depends on who I'm with. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you like friends that say my house is haunted too. It's
really.
Yeah, he's serious actually.
What goes on in the home?
Knows when I first found it, and this guy's actually legitimately scared of ghosts, and we didn't know this. He spent the night, slept in our basement. It's a finished basement, so it's not like he was on concrete or anything. Woke up at 2 a.m., thought he saw someone walking, which he probably did. Could have seen a roommate or something. Uh-huh. He got scared and went up to another roommate's room and slept on the foot of his bed like a puppy.
Wow.
He woke up in the morning like, Greg, what the hell are you doing?
And then the walls bled and all that.
Yeah. The story's evolved a lot from the guy who got scared. He'll say, "Oh, the ghost said it would kill me," to the point it was multiple ghosts, and it's like a fishing tale at this point. But
yeah. Do you believe in ghosts? Have you ever seen a ghost? A supernatural experience? Have you ever had it?
No, I don't, and I don't know. I might get some hate for that. I really don't believe in them. It's just hard to believe in. If you're gonna believe in a ghost, you need to believe in everything that goes with it. You know, like where do people go when they die, etc. I don't know. I think think too much.
You gotta watch what you say there, because I think if I was a ghost around your circumference right now, I heard someone say, "I don't believe in ghosts," I'd probably haunt that person, right? So you gotta be careful with these claims of no ghosts exist.
Ghosts.
Yeah, I've never had an experience. I'm looking forward to one, hopefully someday. You know, I've heard other people have stories.
Oh, actually, I have one.
Yes, sir.
My parents. This is a long time ago. Sad story, but my stepdad was out of town, and my mom was at home by herself. And you know that's as typical of a setup as there is, right? So he got out of town, and out of nowhere, he in bed in a hotel and just feels just run across his chest. He's like, "What the hell?" Woke him, and he just real. So he calls my mom and he asks, "Hey, will you check on Lefty," which is the name of the cat? And he went to check on the cat, and she was dead. And this is a true story. It happened to my parents. So ever since that happened, I used to be diehard. No, they don't exist. But now I'm kind of, I don't know.
You're on the fence. Perhaps the haunting will happen today on the show. So we're obviously doing a little Halloween episode today. We got some things to talk about. Going to show some costumes. We're going to talk about some local hauntings that go on up in my area, down in your area from Iowa. Is that correct? Confirm that?
Yeah, Des Moines, Iowa, right in the middle.
Des Moines.
Yep.
Beautiful place. Is it?
It is. Beautiful place, isn't it?
So I met you a couple years back, Street Fighter days. We're all wasting our lives away playing those games. And I believe I met you in Chicago, in Nickel City. Is that correct?
Was it Chicago or did we meet in Vegas?
I don't know.
I think you're right. I think it was Chicago, and then we teamed up in Vegas or something like that.
What's cool about this, though, I was messing around with Google Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever done this? It's insane what you can do.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how, I haven't probably looked at it in 5 years. And then I just started messing around with it one night, and you could basically go so close to people's homes. My own house, you could see all the entry points. If you wanted to break in and haunt me or something, you could obviously figure that out very easily. It's insanity. But I was looking through, I was like, oh man, remember Nickel City, man, and I was able to get the street view of it and looking at it from outside, and then certain businesses you could actually go inside the place with Google Earth.
What? I know you could do that. I thought you could only look at the outside.
No, certain businesses you could go in. So I went into the arcade and I'm looking around, and you could see all the games very vividly in the back room and everything.
Yeah.
It was a really weird experience, man. It's
are there still games there to this day?
It's all the same stuff.
Holy shit!
It's exactly the same.
Championship.
I've been there in years and years, but it's unbelievable what's going on with this. So anytime you want to go and relive meeting me, you could do that through Google Earth. Very interesting.
It's the future of Skype, where you can go into someone's home without them letting you in.
Maybe. I don't know what's to come. I talked about this on the show, but I saw the Google car drive by my home one day. And I wanted to throw something at it.
Oh, where they take pictures for Google Earth?
Yeah, they just drive around. The guy was flying too, just driving by.
I've never seen that.
There's a camera sticking out the top of the car. That's really what haunting is. That was like a ghost, seeing a ghost.
That's Google is going to be the future. They're what ghosts are actually going to be. You're going to see
the Google ghost.
They're going to have a hologram that looks like a ghost, but it's really just gathering information to know how to sell you ads inside of your house.
Yes. So OJ's not here. He'll be gone for quite some time. He'll be a run of guest co-hosts continues. Last week we had Sturm from Texas. This week Grog from Iowa. All over the place. Amazing. But we do have OJ has sent a video in, which we'll be playing later. He's been sending in videos every week. He'll have a special video for us every week to check out and see what he's up to while he's gone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you sound real excited about that.
I do. I haven't talked to OJ since the last time I was on the show, actually.
Yeah, it was a while ago. And one other matter of business before we get into things. We have a new P.O. Box. Yes, we had this, our old P.O. Box. It was like a huge box. We were paying a lot of money for this. I don't know why we got the biggest one. And they don't even put the stuff in it anyway. Every time somebody sent something, they just put a card and you have to go to wait on the line. So I'm like, why don't we get a smaller one? Because we're cheapskates, pretty much, Use the money for something else, right?
It's being efficient, not cheap.
There you go, yes. That's a good way to put it.
Silver linings.
So we have a new P.O. Box address. Do not send stuff to the old one. I don't know. Someone else will get it, probably, whoever takes over that old box. And I know you guys like to send some bizarre, strange things, and that individual will be, well, maybe they'll be very pleased, depending on what they're into, but if you're looking to send something to OJ and I, send it to Stay Ballsy, P.O. Box 3362, Danbury, Connecticut, 06813. It's a new address. It's going to be a permanent address. I don't think we'll be changing it. And there you go. Okay? Did you write this down, Grog?
Right here. Everything's written down in my head.
Okay,
amazing
good.
memory.
Excellent. So, sir, Halloween. Halloween is coming a Friday night this year. Very interesting. It's always, when you were a kid, that was always the best.
Oh, that was like Christmas with sugar and costumes.
Friday night Halloween. Oh, this is unbelievable. Wow.
You can eat as much candy that night without having to worry about school the next day with your candy hangover.
Stay out all night. Lighting things on fire. No, you shouldn't do that. But Halloween's a great holiday, and if you've seen our previous Halloween episodes, you probably heard me say this over and over again, but a lot of people come down on it. It's satanic. It's an evil thing. But in essence, it's really a very nice holiday where people that you don't even know, perfect strangers, come to your home. They come to your door. And you open the door and say hello, or you go to their home. And you're free to mingle with all of your neighbors and your entire community. It doesn't happen any other day. When else does this happen, Grog? You heard of this before?
Outside of May Day, dropping off a basket. That's pales in comparison.
That's what was this? The 1920s that was done. We should bring that back. Maybe
we're still backwards here in Iowa.
Do you actually do that?
When I was a kid, I don't think it happens anymore. But yeah, we did it when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm. May Day.
Yeah.
What is this? Tell us. What went on?
Okay, I'm sure like every single city has something different with this. It's one of those local things probably, but you drop off a basket to a house for a girl that you liked or a boy that you liked.
Wow.
And you're supposed to ring the doorbell and run, and if you get caught you have to kiss the person's mom.
This is true?
Yeah.
This is sick.
Yeah.
This is sick. What if the mother's like has some sort of an illness or something, like contagious?
Well, then bite one for the team, John. I mean,
did you do that? You took part in this?
I did it once, and then yeah, I mean, it's nothing serious there. It's nothing like Halloween or any real holiday.
You did it one time. Were you caught? Did you escape?
Nope. So for all I know, it just sat on their front porch for like a week before someone noticed.
Well, here's the problem with this. Don't you want them to know who's it from?
When you're in like third grade.
So you hook up with the chick? Then what's the point of it? They never know.
It's just for little kids, I think.
What if like multiple people like the same girl? Then she gets 20 baskets?
Probably. She's probably used to getting 20 baskets then at that point.
Well, she just takes all these baskets. What's in the basket?
Oh, you do candy.
Candies?
Yep.
So she just gets 20 baskets. She sits there eating the candies. No idea who to thank or anything.
I think you're thinking too much on a little kid's thing.
And the mother. Does the mother want to kiss the kids?
Oh, probably not. I'm sure they're just whatever. Get back inside.
And the mother makes out with the kids. This is wild. Okay.
It's a kiss on the cheek.
All right, we're gonna
not that wild.
This is wild to me. We're gonna look into this further, and we're gonna bring this back. Okay.
You know what's gonna be funny?
We're gonna film you
look into this, and like my childhood was a lie, and this doesn't exist.
There's no information. Who told you to do that?
The girl's mom.
It's just some weird. Yeah, it's just some weird mother. It's like, yeah, we're supposed to do this, or Wow, that's something. But anyway, back to Halloween. It's not May Day, okay? It's Halloween, and I just think it's kind of a cool thing. There's like neighbors I never see. Only on Halloween I'll see them once a year. Not on Christmas or Thanksgiving. No. The nicest holiday is Halloween. And another thing about it, you could dress however you like. Usually you dress a certain way, perhaps. You feel like dressing a certain way, and society will condemn you for this, right? For your dress. Anything's acceptable on this entire day. Unbelievable.
It's a cosplayer's dream come true.
You could wear a dress that day. You're fine. You go to work. You go to walk down the street. Go kiss the mother. Whatever you got to do. You're fine. I mean, it's whatever floats your boat, man. So that's that. You're a fan of the Halloween, All Hallows Eve.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I wanted to give an explanation of what the name means and where it came from, but it's so convoluted and messed up that I was like, forget it. Like that.
I thought there's like, you look it up and there's like 3 different sources that say it's this, no, it's this.
Well, I thought there was like a simple explanation. The name Halloween. This is where it's from. But it's just, there is explanations, but it's too, it would take like the entire program to explain this. We're not going to do that.
Riveting.
But I was talking to you yesterday, and you explained to me you have some traditions that you took place in, some recipes that you took part in.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it traditions. We actually tried some new stuff. Me, a roommate of my roommate, and a good friend of ours, we like to cook a lot. We like to think we eat pretty well here. And we watch a show on YouTube called Munchies. It's originally by Vice Magazine. It's just cooking, modern day people cooking. Like they have porn stars show up.
Really?
What is it? Yeah, but it also has actual restaurant chefs and that kind of stuff. Just not your typical cooking show, and it's entertaining.
It's one of those successful YouTube channels. Is that what we got going on here?
Yeah, it's pretty successful.
Very nice.
But for Halloween, of course, they're going to do different stuff, and they did pumpkin pizza. And we're like, all right.
Pumpkin pizza.
Let's try this out. And so we did our own take on it. And we made our own pizza crust, kneaded the dough and everything, rolled it out. And then we put slices of actual pumpkin. We left the skin on when we put it in the oven to get it nice consistent. You want to, because the thing is, tomatoes and pumpkins have the same consistency when turned into a sauce, so it works the same. So we popped that out of the oven, poured some brown sugar on it, turned it into a paste, just mashed it up, made it a sauce, and poured that sauce right over on the bread, put the mozzarella cheese on top, and then we made it a sausage pizza. We also put some brown sugar into the sausage too, a little bit of sugar, and a little bit of cinnamon too, just to make it different, just your typical tones, spice, cinnamon, and poured some maple syrup on top, and it was not as good as I hoped. They loved it. I don't think I'll eat it again, but it's something new.
A very sweet tasting sounds like, maybe.
It was sweet, but I didn't agree with the pumpkin, with all the sugary stuff we put in. It was, and I'm not the biggest cheese fan, which I do like pizza, but it's just a bunch of different flavors in my mind that I don't think mixed well.
The combinations,
but
poor.
Exactly. But I'm also the pickiest eater you're ever going to meet, and everyone else, people come over and they all loved it. So,
they're all wrong. Don't always go against the crowd. Okay.
Yeah. But it's worth trying.
I think you might have to make me some. Okay, we'll try it out.
When you come to Iowa, I will make you pumpkin pizza, or I'll probably make you something good.
I would like to come to Iowa. I have a couple friends there now. You, of course, and I've this gentleman that does a lot of our music for us.
Oh, okay.
By the name of Museus.
I do not know him.
His name is James. Yes, he's from Iowa. I believe he's from. I don't want to say the wrong place because then he's gonna be mad. Originally of Iowa. That's what
he's from that city that has people in it.
From that city, Iowa. Yeah.
Yeah. Not too many cities here that are actual real cities. Sorry, everyone.
It's okay. We'll let it slide. Okay.
You ever do any
Yes.
When you were growing up, did you like your family do any like weird Halloween candies or anything like that, like homemade stuff? Like you get like the cookies and turn them into monsters or something like that with frosting.
They would mostly store-bought things.
Okay.
The candy corn, just disgusting.
I like candy corn. I think we've gone over this.
Yeah,
before.
we talked about this before.
Yeah, now that we say that.
I was trolling you a little bit, but yeah, you you like the candy corn.
I do.
It's the kind of thing where if it's not eaten all year long, there's probably something wrong with it. You know what I mean? Like if you're only going to eat it like 1 month of the year, or 1 day of the year, then it's probably not good.
It's probably the same candy corn from last year recycled.
And that's what they say.
Repackage that shit. It doesn't go bad.
It doesn't taste like corn. I guess it kind of looks like maybe it could be corn.
It's sugar. That's sugar. All that shit is. It's
sugar. No, nothing really too crazy, man. I mean, what? Do you have some special traditions?
None. I was just thinking we did the pizza. What else can we bring to the table? Pun intended.
Well, you know what I'm going to be starting? May Day. I'm very interested in this.
I think you're a bit old for that now. But if you do, record it, please.
Well, we're going to have to do it. Okay, so a big tradition, costumes. Halloween costumes. And we've started a tradition here on the show the last couple of years where we've sought out the best and brightest costumes of the year. And we kind of show them off here, and then we give our thoughts. Every year, they get a little stranger and stranger, sir. Seems like the word sexy can be applied to anything. There's no boundaries here anymore. Sexy anything. That could be your costume. Sexy, insert the blank. Insert in blank here. It doesn't even matter what it is. And I think we're about to find out that holds true here. So, without further ado, my friends, let's see if I can find the thing here. Here we go. The best of 2014 Halloween costumes, sexy, with Grog. All right. So here's our first one. The first one here is actually from last year, and I should mention that we're now on iTunes and we do a lot of the MP3 of the show is available for free for everybody.
Oh, nice.
So a lot of people actually just listen to it these days. So we're gonna have to do our best to kind of describe what we're looking at for those that do not look at the YouTube version. So here's our first one. It's so good. It's from last year, and I made it in again. Here we go. It's the sexy Hulk Hogan. Sexy Hulk Hogan.
Okay, before we get too far into this, I gotta say I haven't really looked through these. I just thumbed through to make sure I have these that John sent me. So a lot of these are gonna be.
You're seeing it for the first time as well.
Yeah. There's nothing sexy about the mustache.
I'd like to say that I worked. I'd like to say that I worked hard to find a lot of these, but there's this website. I'm going to put them over because we're showing all their stuff. This is Yandy.com. They're just atrocities with these costumes. I mean, I got so many from their site.
So are these actual costumes?
These are actual costumes that they sell. Yeah.
Not just like okay.
No. This is a real costume. The sexy Hulk Hogan.
So for those who can't see, it's Hulk Hogan. It's Hulkamania Hulk Hogan back in.
It's a woman. Days. It's a woman.
Yeah, and it's a sexy woman.
And it has a handlebar mustache, a woman.
The sunglasses, bandana, she has a feathered tassel.
Now, I don't know how many times you've seen Hulk Hogan, but did you ever look at Hulk Hogan and you're like, I wish that he was a woman, but still had the mustache, and that I could...
I've seen Hulk Hogan a lot of times, and not once that came up.
It never came through your mind.
Never.
Well, maybe... Well... You gotta try new things, okay?
Although I think there's a missed opportunity here. She's wearing leggings, and I don't remember Hulk Hogan wearing leggings.
He does now, I think.
Oh God.
Yeah, he wears pants. Alright, so there you go, sexy Hulk Hogan. I like it. It's sexy. I find it very sexy.
She at least got the
pose. Do you want to give like a sexy a rating? From 1 to 10?
Yeah, let's 1 to 10.
How sexy is it? I'm thinking it's a 2, maybe?
That mustache really brings it down to a 1.5.
All right, 1.5. Okay. Here's our second costume, ladies and gentlemen, for our Halloween 2014 costume sexy 1 through 10. Grog is here. A sexy Ronald McDonald.
All I can say is put a smile on your face.
A sexy Ronald McDonald.
Is there a male version that has like the Hamburglar and you're never mind? That's going too far down the rabbit hole.
The Rambo hole. We're going too far down the Rambo hole. No. You never go too far down there.
Rabbit's hole.
You never go too far down there. But it's a woman wearing a red wig,
afro.
A red afro.
Yeah,
and like a leotard with a lot of cleavage, with a zipper. Very easy to remove this outfit.
And striped arms and legs, like Ronald McDonald.
And high heels.
She looks very happy to be wearing it. I mean...
Well, she's a clown. You have to be very...
Right.
She's selling, disgusting food to children. So... Are you a McDonald's fan? Would you
No.
become one if this person served you? Or was there making an appearance? Would you be more apt to go?
Do I have to eat at McDonald's?
No, you just have to go there and see what's going on.
Okay, I'll go.
All right, how sexy is it,
creep out.
From 1 to 10?
Well, she's not wearing a mustache. That's a plus.
It's better than the Hulk Hogan, I think.
I would give it a 3.
Wow, it's double the score of the Hulk Hogan.
That's some nice cleavage.
Well, you're supposed to be rating the costume, not the model, but maybe we should start doing that instead.
We're keeping it classy on the show.
Here's number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Halloween 2014. Sexy 1 through 10 Grog. This is number 3 here. It's takeout Chinese food. And from 1 to 10, how racist is it, Grog?
Oh, I think that's I was about to say was going to get us kicked off the air racist. That's very...
This is an actual costume you could buy. It's a racist costume that they sell. And
at least there's no English on it. That would be...
Well, it basically is a woman wearing a dress that looks like Chinese takeout container. So it says take out, thank you, enjoy on the breasts. The back says take me out. And then she has a hat that's a fortune cookie. So 1 to 10 of racism, it's a 10. Moving on. Anything else to say about this?
I got nothing. She looks very, very surprised that someone's taking a picture of her. She's like, oh shit, oh god.
It's like someone that, it's like...
not what you think, I swear.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's like someone that was like walking the streets, right? Like just going to work or something. And a truck drove by and like hit a puddle and soaked their clothing. And then they basically had just disgusting clothes that were just soggy and they couldn't wear them. And then they fall down and just rip the clothing, right? So then they're basically nude and they need something to put on, and they find this in the trash, and then and this is the only thing that they can wear. And that's basically the only reason someone should have this on.
And you can't leave the chopsticks in the trash. That would just be wasteful.
It's part of the costume. All right. Here's number 4. Transformers.
I like the comparison here. They put the original so we can look.
Yeah, because it's so close to it.
I was going to say, I don't think we would have gotten that it was Optimus if it wasn't for the comparison there.
I don't think you would.
I don't think so.
All right, so we're talking about this right now. This is number 4. Optimus Prime, a sexy Optimus Prime outfit or costume. And it's just a woman. She's got like a headpiece has really nothing to do with Optimus Prime.
It looks like a Valkyrie, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this. What's this? Like an Asgardian or something like that too. They had those.
That's fine. What's wrong with that? You gonna offend the Asgardians?
I was gonna. What's his name? The Gatekeeper.
I know him. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know his name though.
I don't know.
Yeah, doesn't he wear something like that too?
He just
I think he's had wings.
Well, there's probably different variations of this costume.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
It's the sexy
but
Gatekeeper.
It definitely doesn't look Optimus Prime.
No, like you can tell because they put a picture of Optimus Prime next to it, and they wrote "sexy Optimus Prime" on the thing, just so you were sure. And I think if you went to a party with wearing that, I don't think anyone would really know what the hell you are. You'd have to keep telling them. It'd be very annoying. You'd have to have the picture of him and hold it up. So
I like how I have to tell you that it's sexy too. You can't.
That's the thing. They always tell you.
You're not inferring that on your own.
The name of all these costumes, the name is sexy first, and then the thing. Because I don't know, is it not sexy if they don't say that? Does that make it sexy? The fact that it does say it.
Oh, depends who's wearing it, I guess.
All right, so a scale of 1 to 10 of confusion, 10 being the most confusing. What do you rate this costume?
I'll give it an 8.
An 8 of confusion.
Yeah, 8 units of confused.
All right, here we go. Number 5. Oh, this one I saw and I was amazed by this.
I actually like that.
It was wonderful.
I like this actually.
This we have here is the sexy Joker. And it is a woman. She's wearing a blue wig, the usual Joker makeup, a Jeff Regan flower, and stockings, all kinds of things going on here. It's not bad. I mean, it looks good, but just the idea of a sexy Joker it seems a little off to me.
It seems a little off, but they didn't jump the shark on this one. It doesn't look like it's not.
It's more conservative.
Yeah, and there's more to it than just being sexy. There's some detail. It looks like, or it could just
a little more artistic
model with the face paint. But yeah,
huh?
And imagine the different kinds of accessories you can have with it. It's like you can have the flower that squirts the water. The toy gun that says "bang." You could have a lot of fun.
You don't want to be Harley Quinn. You want to be the man himself. And why can't a woman do it? So here you go.
There you go.
You have to have a dude as Harley Quinn though with you. So I think that
it could be Charlie Quinn.
That would really set it off and make this a good costume.
I guess Charlie can be a girl.
So this one we like actually.
Yeah, it's not out of the ones we've seen. Ronald McDonald that had no other reason to exist other than boobs. This one looks like some thought got put into it. I could be wrong.
Would you like to see the sexy Joker in the next movie maybe?
I don't think I'd like to see it outside of my theater mind.
A scale of 1 to 10, should the sexy Joker be in the Batman v Superman movie?
Maybe a cameo on a poster. They're in Gordon's office and they got her doing this. Yeah,
just on a poster in the background that's very blurry.
All right. They censor part of it.
All right, I got you. Here's number 6, ladies and gentlemen. This is, of course, the 2014 Halloween costumes. Grog is here, 1 through 10 countdown. And number 6 is, I can only imagine, I found this, I believe it to be a sexy Venom. So we saw the sexy Joker. This is sexy Venom. And the symbiote did wonders for this woman. Amazing. Usually it turns you into a hideous monster.
For wearing Venom, her teeth look very non-Fang-like.
You know what it is? It's like a woman that, skinned Venom. And she's wearing, Venom's skin. Like she killed him.
This is my prize for beating you, Venom. I'm gonna wear you.
And she's even her expression's very cocky. I just killed Venom. Yeah.
I can see that. Who's next?
Right.
This could be the Goldberg of villain killers here.
All right, scale of 1 to 10. how much like Goldberg is this costume?
2, really. Maybe 3.
All right, that's good enough.
One thing I'm noticing here, though, is this is the nerd me coming up. What symbol is that supposed to be in the middle? That's
it's a
not
bootleg.
Venom's.
It's a bootleg. It's not an official costume, so they couldn't.
Yeah.
Do
Oh,
that.
yeah, you're right.
Probably something like that, I would think. You know.
The 6-legged spider. It's special.
Okay. The costume's pretty much as good as the recent Spider-Man movies. So there you go.
Hey, yo.
Number 7. This is an odd one, sir. Do you know what this is, Bruce, by looking at it? Let's see if you can figure it out.
Just by looking at it, no, but because I can see the picture of it on it,
Yeah.
it's Snoopy.
No.
Oh, no, is that Brian? Oh, okay, yeah.
It's sexy Brian from Family Guy.
Oops, yeah. It's zoomed out for me. Yeah, no.
Sexy Brian from Family Guy. Did we need this?
No, nobody needed this.
Scale of 1 to 10, did we need this?
That is the most forced smile ever.
Yeah, she's not enjoying this costume. She's like, oh, I'm a dog? What? I'm a male dog. But I'm sexy? Very confusing. Let's go through these real quick. So number 8.
Yep.
This is Sesame Street. We had these, the Bert and Ernie we had from last year, but this year they made an addition of Cookie Monster is now a part of this as well. So they already perverted Bert and Ernie. And we gotta get Cookie Monster involved and ruin him forever. You know. So there you go.
Okay.
Creepiness level 1 to 10.
Yeah, I was gonna say that Cookie Monster one. Now, what is he?
No, it's her. It's a woman. What?
The eyes on Cookie Monster there.
Yeah. Okay, so
he's looking down at her like.
She's a hat. There's a Cookie Monster like eyes and staring down at her lower body. It's kind of weird. It's about time we have a sexy Bert.
Hey, Bert.
And continuing with this, number 9 is the sexy
this.
dwarves from Snow White.
Oh, okay.
And it's like the same chick. Are there 3 of her?
I hope it's the same chick and they just photoshopped.
Oh, I hope there's 3 of her. Are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But I can't picture 3 of them agreeing to do that.
We found these triplets. They all have the same breast implants.
Sorry, ladies. This is the only costume we have.
Yeah, we can't find them work. What can we do?
All 3 of you.
It's like, yeah, their agent. It's like calling, just trying to get them jobs.
What are those pins on the front, on the shirt?
I don't know.
It's been a long time since I've seen Snow White. Maybe that is...
That might even been part of it. I have no idea. Or maybe it's a new addition to the lore of Snow White.
All right, if you have to guess the dwarfs, which one's which? They all look pretty dopey to me, though.
Sexy, hoary,
and needy.
Porty.
Yeah. My kind of movie.
Yeah. There you go. Very nice. Number 10. This is a male costume. Adult giving it... What does this say?
Adult giving it to you, farmer costume. A baby.
Adult giving it to you, farmer costume. It's spelled E-W-E, like a freaking U, right? Like from a farm.
I think that was intended.
And it's a man wearing like some farmer outfit with a beret, okay, or like a cabbie hat, and then he's got a U stuffed animal attached to his pelvis. Like he's having sex with it.
And it's €5 off.
This is great. What is it?
And it's on sale right now.
It's on sale. You save 5. What is that? Pounds? Euros. Yes.
Is that no? I don't know.
We don't know what that is.
We are smart.
Will you be wearing this costume on a scale of 1 to 10?
0.
Would you recommend it to a family member, scale of 1 to 10?
If I want them to get arrested, yeah.
I like to see OJ wear this one.
I
get that for OJ.
I think he would die of embarrassment wearing that.
Well, he's worn worse than that.
Oh, has he?
Yeah. All right, here's number 11. Okay, so we've heard of the movie Frozen. Did you see the movie Frozen?
Not all the way through. I've seen it,
tired of it,
like bits and pieces. Well, it's just like I'll go somewhere to eat and at a restaurant, and it'll be playing there.
Really?
So I'll see like the first third of it or something like that.
Turn that off. I don't want to see that.
Not bad.
Put the sexy Bert and Ernie show on.
Right.
instead.
Cookie Monster cameo.
So yeah, Frozen. I mean, it's a kids show. It's a kids movie. But a lot of adults like it too. It's pretty wholesome movie. But of course, it's Halloween, and we have sexy Frozen costumes. So not only did they do the two main characters, the two sisters, and they also did the snowman is sexy too.
With carrot nose and all.
Carrot nose, thigh-high boots. Who knows what other accessories it comes with? Who knows,
oh my god!
Who knows what that nose could be turned into? I don't know what's going on. Anything to say about the sexy Frozen?
Not much. The left one's not. It's pretty conservative, actually. It's just got some lacy stockings,
not bad.
and that's it.
No,
I wouldn't consider that one sexy, actually.
Not sexy. Wow, this is the first sexy one.
Well, look at it. It's normal. It looks just like a normal costume.
There's something sexy going on that we can't see. Maybe
we can't see the backside.
We don't see. It's just not there at all.
It's just one big breeze for her back there.
Oh man! All right, very nice. Here we go, number 12.
Oh, Minion.
It's a sexy minion. Minions are these things from Despicable Me. There's little mutant blob things that can't really speak. It's not sexy to you, a woman that can't speak to you. She just looks good. Do you find that sexy? Is that the idea behind the costume?
I don't think there's much idea behind these costumes other than let's just Google up Disney character and boom, there we go. The idea
behind the costumes, like, wait, we have like too many of these extra small
right.
What do you call these suspender? What do you call these?
That looks like a one piece, actually. Like it's all connected.
Oh, it's all connected.
It looks like it.
Okay. What do you call those things? The denim.
Yeah, just suspenders. Bibs.
Okay. Yeah, we have thousands of these extra small suspender deals. What are we gonna do? I'll make a minion costume. We'll say it's sexy. I thought the minions were sexy before. This is just
throwing some knee-high boots.
No, it's just unnecessary. They were already too sexy in the first place. Number 13. Kind of the same thing. This is kind of like the minions of the 60s. The Oompa Loompa.
They are.
In many ways, they're very similar. Just workers that are forced to do things for no pay, basically, and work for
break out into song.
And break out into song. That's what they do.
Oh, another kid died. Oompa Loompa. That's
That's
how they live with themselves.
Right. The switch shop workers. So sexy Oompa Loompa. It's not very sexy to me.
No. It's just
more
female
conservative.
Oompa Loompa, really.
Yeah. Yeah, this might be the most real costume that we've seen.
Now, you gotta wonder, is she orange because she tans too much, or is she orange for the Oompa Loompa costume?
The costume comes with a special spray. It may be toxic. It doesn't matter. It's Halloween. You have to look your best.
I just found a girl that's addicted to tanning, to spray tanning. Like, you. Hey, put this on. We'll give you $20. Let us take a picture.
It looks kind of like
all right, sexy Oompa Loompa.
The Street Fighter character from Street Fighter 3, Elena, with the wig, like the haircut.
Yeah, the haircut I can see.
Yeah.
The rest of it, her legs aren't nearly long enough. Elena's got fucking more.
All right, scale of 1 to 10. Is it close to Elena?
2.
2. No, not very close. Number 14. We do have 20, so we're getting through here. Some good ones so far.
I do not know this one.
All right, number 14. Very confusing. This, believe it or not, my friend, a sexy Yoshi. It is a sexy Yoshi.
Okay, why not?
I kid you not. It was next to a Mario. It was next to a Princess Toadstool, and then right there, I found this sexy Yoshi. It's a woman. She's wearing a
green hoodie.
A green hoodie that has eyes on it. You know, I said the Venom was like he took the skin. This is literally like a woman, like a rich person that lives in the Mushroom Kingdom, and she like had a Yoshi skinned and turned into an outfit.
The Cruella de Vil of the Mario Kingdom.
Exactly. Yeah, and it's like it's literally like a skinned Yoshi that like a rich person in the Mushroom Kingdom would wear, and this would be like a very hot topic, very controversial. Should the rich be allowed to wear the Yoshi skin? You know.
What do they do with the tongues?
Oh,
All kinds of uses.
yeah, I imagine. Okay, would you wear this costume on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would wear a Yoshi hoodie. I would not wear this costume.
All right. Here's number 15. Halloween 2014. Grog is here.
I know
1
exactly.
through 10.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. This is a sexy Ghostbuster. I find it sexy for sure. Is it supposed to be like is it a sexy Bill Murray? Is it a sexy Dan Aykroyd? Which one do you think it is?
Maybe Egon. She's blonde. She's blonde.
It's a sexy Egon.
Oh, no
She
glasses.
look like an Egon,
so
dude.
not.
She looks like
No,
an Egon.
I'm just going with the hair color there.
I like it.
Let's go Dan Aykroyd.
It's a sexy Dan Aykroyd costume. Okay, that's the actual. Does she have a proton pack?
I'm sure she's used to getting those.
Whoa. Does she actually wants you to cross the streams? That doesn't even make any sense. I just said it. What could that even mean? I don't.
She'll show you.
All right,
I like the hat though, just to really hammer in the Ghostbusters, because there's no Ghostbusters hat really. Like, I don't think people know. They're not sure that this is Ghostbusters. Let's put on.
Oh yeah, because
hat
if you took the logos off of it, then what the hell does the costume? It could be any number of things.
Right.
It could be an Indiana Jones. It could be some random Jurassic Park person. It could be anything. So it's actually a good costume because you just change out the patches, right? And then you could be anything. So every year.
I could see Indiana Jones.
Yeah, put a patch on there. Boom.
Yeah.
That chick can wear whatever costume she wants. She'll still be the center of the party, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
So it doesn't really matter what she has on. Okay, keeping with the same theme, number 16, 60 Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man. Do you find marshmallows sexy? Did you ever?
No, never.
Were you ever attracted to a marshmallow?
Never been attracted to a marshmallow of any variety.
No. Okay, well, someone was and made this costume. And it looks like the hands, like the gloves, they're you can't move your fingers, like it's just one big glove.
I see that. I was just gonna comment on that. Which I appreciate, but even in the movie, didn't he have fingers that he reached?
Yeah, it was like you can't even pick things up with this. Like you're just helpless.
He just
to give the real impression of marshmallow, what that would be like to be made of marshmallows. You really know the plight of a marshmallow person now because you can't just grab things. Your hands are like smush. So it's actually to teach you a lesson about appreciating what you have.
I'm just picturing her because this girl drinks a lot at the party, and she's just using both hands. She's just using both hands to try and drink her beer or her drink.
She can't. She's made of marshmallows. She can't drink. Okay, number 17. Good God. All right, number 17. Osama bin Laden costume. This is a real costume that you could buy. As I've displayed here, I've put the actual thing in here. You could like it on Facebook and tweet it. How would you feel if a family member liked this on Facebook and you saw that? Would you like it back?
I think I would, just because I'd be trolling them.
It's a Bin Laden. It's basically a mask, and it comes with a dynamite and a gun.
And a bandolier around your chest.
And a bandolier, which I don't know. Did he ever wear that?
Yeah, I don't know what he exactly looked like when they caught him, but I got a feeling he wasn't wearing a bandolier. Some
artistic liberties with this Bin Laden costume. And this brings us right to number 18, which is, oh God, a sexy Osama costume. And this was sent to me by Bushi. Is this real? I don't believe it's real.
I can't believe this. Okay, I'm zooming in here on the face.
It's possible because you could just buy the mask and then put it with whatever outfit you want, but is this actually sold?
I think that nose and beard looks very photoshopped on there.
Sexy Osama costume includes Bin Laden nose and beard. I find that somewhat offensive because I do have a similar nose and beard on me. So it could be a John Rambo costume as well, depending on what you want to do with this. But a sexy Osama costume. Is it sexy?
No.
Facial hair. We talking about this Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, this is even more facial hair.
What's more sexy, Hulk Hogan or the Osama?
Oh my God, dude.
You have to choose one.
I'll go with Osama because it's a skirt at least.
Wow. I agree with that.
Yeah.
All right, and here's number 19. 19 and 20 are the two versions of the same costume. And I don't have it up yet. I don't know what else to say before I show this. This is an actual costume. I had asked people this week on Twitter to send in some costumes that they saw. Probably 5 or 6 people sent this in. And I don't know what else to say about it. It's mind-blowing, really. So here we go, number 19. Sexy Ebola nurse costume. Comes with a hazmat dress, hazmat leggings, safety goggles, and a prop gas mask. And then it says, please note, this item is not suitable for protection against hazardous materials. Just in case you wanted to actually wear this to prevent the illness. Sexy Ebola nurse. Speechless over there.
I am. This is just... It's topical. I'll give them that.
They're really trying to seize on the news right now.
What's the first thing I see on the news today? I'm making it sexy.
Sometimes things are in bad taste. You know, they can't... I don't know if people know this. Sometimes things in this world can be in bad taste. That is a thing that can happen.
I don't think Halloween costumes are designed to be good tasting, though. In good taste, I should say.
All right, so you go to this party, okay? And there's this chick's wearing this. It's this very chick, okay? And then she's like, you're like, what are you supposed to be? Like, maybe the Breaking Bad guy, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you're.
Oh yeah, I actually see that more.
You try thinking different things, what it could be, and then she goes, no. I'm a sexy Ebola nurse.
And I will be just as speechless as I was when I saw this picture.
What do you say to that?
I just smile and go, yes, you are. And I drink my beer and I go talk to someone else.
You go, did you talk to that Ebola nurse over there? The guy's like, yeah, I did.
Where do you think she got the the yellow leggings? Leggings.
The guy's like, yeah, I talked to her. She said if I ever get the disease, she'll come and help me. She's already got the suit. So there you go. And then number 20 is another version that exists. There you go. There's another version that exists of it. A little more hardcore with that one.
Looks a little more nurse and a little less Ebola.
Like if you had to actually wear one of these to deal with Ebola, probably the second one would be better. Still wouldn't help you much, but it'd be a better choice.
Yeah, a lot of exposed skin, but I don't think that would matter too terribly much when you're comparing it to a yellow skirt and tank top.
So that's that. There we go, everybody. We did it.
Woo!
What'd you think of the costumes this year?
They were pretty sexy because they told me they were. I knew. There is no mistaking.
You don't even have to think. You don't have to use your brain. They tell you what to think, so it's very easy.
I couldn't use my brain even if I wanted to, seeing some of those.
They make Halloween very simple for you this year.
Wow. And it's a shame that I already bought my costume. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Very nice. Everyone in the chat's enjoying that. People are ordering them like crazy right now. We should get like we put that Yandy said we put them over huge. They should send us like some stuff. They should send us like some sexy stuff to wear on the show.
You could hire some models and have them pay you to get some models.
I agree. Very nice. So that's that, man. What I wanted to talk about next was some haunted places, haunted stuff around us. So it seems like doing some research today, just typing in different towns, just typing in like haunted places, and then like a name of a town, and like pretty much every town has something. Who would have known? Haunted stuff's all around us. It's unbelievable. And I got 2 different ones I want to bring up, and I got these 2 different articles I want to talk about. I know you found some stuff as well for your area, right?
Yep. Yeah, we have a notorious place in my area.
Okay. Why don't you tell us about this?
All right, it's called the Villisca House, Villisca, because I'm looking at it right now on Google Chrome.
Okay.
So it's pretty much a place where an axe murder happened. A family was killed.
Wow.
long time ago, and the house was bought by someone, sat vacant for a long time. Then I think this, I'm not reading this, so this is just going off memory here. Then it was resold to someone that wanted to open up the house as a tourist attraction because no one actually lived in the house.
When did this take place, though?
The killing? Oh, let's see. History. It was June 10th of 1912. It was, and it's called Valeska because that's the name of the town it happened in.
In Iowa?
Yep.
Okay. Have you been around this place?
No, and I'm kind of curious because I like this kind of stuff, but in real life, like it's different than a video game, that's for sure. And then the other real life issue is it's not cheap. They will get you $428 for a night. Up to 6 people can stay. That's $75 a person.
What do you think they do? They bring in? Is it like a bed for you? Like you sit in the house somewhere?
That's a good question. Are you sleeping in authentic beds that were, from the axe murders back then, or did they make replicas, or do you bring in your own sleeping bag?
So someone bought this house and then goes, I'll rent this out for people that want to be afraid.
Yeah, exactly.
Big business happen.
Yep.
Wow, that's something. Are you interested in doing that? Would you do
it? Am if it was not so expensive. If it was cheaper,
$50 you might do it.
Really, 25. I'm cheap.
Would you be freaked out being in there?
Yeah, it would be scary, but at the same time, I don't think I'd be freaked out unless they started messing with us, which I don't know if they do that or not.
Oh.
That'd be pretty cool if they did, actually.
Yeah.
Just random noises, or have things set up in the house to make a noise at at 11:30 p.m. Have a sound like it's creaking or something like that.
Right.
That'd be cool.
We're gonna have to go to a show right from the haunted place.
Yes.
That'd be something.
Our last episode, apparently, that night.
Yeah.
As we were never seen again.
So I have a couple here. This is around my area, and some of these I didn't really even know about. This is a restaurant. It's in Carmel, New York. It's called Smalley's, and I've actually eaten at this place. I didn't even know about this. Okay. And what it says here was originally opened in 1852 by James Smalley. Was rebuilt in 1924 after a fire burned down much of the city. It's now an Italian-American restaurant. It is rumored to have been haunted for many years. When a tombstone of a little girl was recently found under the basement steps, it was determined that the grave belonged to Elizabeth Smalley, who was killed as a toddler. Paranormalists, that's a real thing? I thought it was like a Ghostbusters.
Oh, yeah, they exist.
Paranormalists determined the ghost was Elizabeth. They figured this out. They knew it was her.
Did they know the names before they figured that out?
And witnesses say their clothing has been tugged, and apparitions of not just a child but a man and a woman as well have been spotted. Elizabeth's apparition is said to peek out from around a certain pillar in the basement and has spooked several workmen who were trying to build a sports bar down there. She does not want a sports bar. She was against the sports bar, apparently. Doesn't want that. And it says here, at one time, every cell phone in the restaurant went off at once, and each call came from inside the building. So we have a ghost from the 1800s using modern technology against the people and the patrons of the restaurant. Very, very good. For learning. They kept up with things.
Yeah. Who says ghosts have to be stupid?
Yeah, there you go. So that's what's weird, man. It's a real restaurant. It's open every day. I've been there before. But imagine like you buy this restaurant and you find underneath the steps a tombstone and a body inside of it.
So I don't know. That raises a lot of questions.
I'd probably get out. I'd probably sell the place. Right, they're done.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I guess you can't though. You got the bank payments and you're invested so much already. I mean, you're stuck with this.
Yeah, sit on it, wait for land value to go up, get rid of it.
That'd freak me out a little bit, I think.
So, like, if there's an actual tombstone, is it, like, full, like, carved, like, your typical, like, arched tombstone with an engraving?
Probably,
and stuff?
Yeah.
That's scary stuff.
So this guy that owned the place in the 1800s, his toddler dies. He goes, I'm going to bury her inside my restaurant. Well, all right. A little weird.
Reminds me of the Secret Window.
Oh, yes.
Where he buries his wife. Spoiler! And grows corn.
7 years old now?
Yeah, oh god, it's at least 10, isn't it?
So this other one this is a weird one, okay? and I totally forgot about this whole thing. And this was a big controversy in 1990. When I was about 6 or 7 years old at that point. And I remember hearing about it in school. People were talking about this. It was in like the local papers and stuff. And I totally forgot all about this until today when I was just searching for random haunted things. And let's see here. I guess I'll just read it.
Sure.
This is in Brewster, New York, Federal Hill Road. Let's see here. Okay. The most pronounced story is that of the Jesus tree, cut down in 1990. This tree with the image of Jesus on the crucifix was said to bleed a red substance from its trunk when they cut it down. There are 12 trees evenly spaced and equal in stature, directly following where the Jesus tree stood. These are said to be the 12 apostles. When you travel further down the road, you come to a very curious-looking estate. This ominous-looking estate is actually Moorfar Golf Club. This is believed to be a cover for something else. Word of links to the Satanic Church have been bantered about. The main entrance has a sign reading "Back or Beyond." Interesting welcome for a country club. Immediately following Moorfar and across the street is Farrington Pond. There have been several stories about people driving off the road into the pond, claiming to have seen something. The undefinitive story of this pond is that a young lady, on her way to a high school prom, went off the road into the pond. She was said to have drowned. When the moonlight hits the water, people have been known to see an image in a prom dress on top of the water, dancing alone. In 1988, a young man named Dean was found in his car on the side of the pond, dead from gunshot wounds to the back of the head. The two men were captured within a week. It is unknown whether this has anything to do with the spirit of the pond, but if nothing else, it adds to the eeriness of the road.
Yeah, whoa. It's like, yeah, that's a kind of coincidence that some guy was killed there, but at the same time, why there? Why not somewhere else?
It's weird because this is like not too long ago, and this is my lifetime. And I remember when this all was going down in like the early 90s. And someone died, and there was all these different reports. I remember there were stories of people driving into the pond. It's true. Like multiple people drove into this pond. Some guy was killed at this pond. This tree had a Jesus, like I said, it was like a carving in it. And I guess there was people going out there at night and doing stuff like chants and stuff.
Yeah, so that's weird.
So the town just decided we're going to just chop this down. And then apparently there was like red stuff came out of the tree when they chopped it down.
Actually, trees that bleed do exist. There's some trees that have red sap. Mm-hmm. I think I actually just looked this up. It's called dragon's blood trees, I think, or else Google could be lying to me. But yeah, those things, I feel like that would freak me the hell out if I just take an axe and just cut into it, and next thing you know, I see what I would immediately think is blood just pouring out.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. I don't know what's going on there today. I know where the area is. I don't know. It's I know where the area is about, and like I drive by there like every now and then. Where's that? I don't know exactly where it is, but I just know like the area. So it's in the back of your mind.
Yeah, just don't park a car there, because apparently you'll get shot in the back of the head.
Ooh. Wacky stuff, man.
Yeah, all over. You can't escape it.
It's interesting to check out though. If you're like you're I don't know, if you're the kind of person that gets freaked out, don't do it. But just type it in. There's a site. I don't know what the site was, but it actually has like GPS coordinates if you want to go to these different places. And I guess there's people that are into this, and they'll go there. They'll hang out in these different spots. They'll pay the $500, whatever it was, right, for your place. So yeah, it's a hobby. Yeah, it's a hobby for some people, I guess.
That place gets a lot of people in there too. Yeah, I
imagine so, especially like this time of year, right?
Oh yeah, I'll bet they're booked for the rest of the month.
Yeah.
Every night.
You've been playing some games. Let's talk about this. You're a big horror game player.
Yeah.
And you have your YouTube channel, Grog Deluxe.
Yeah, coming back actually.
And we did a bunch of stuff on there in the past.
We did.
Dead Rising, Dead Island.
A lot of Dead games.
Well, that's your thing. You like these games.
Yeah, I do. I like scary games. I think they're some of the best designed games if done right.
So I know you've been playing a game that just came out recently, Evil Within.
Yeah, surprisingly good. I was ready for that to be a bomb, but it's enjoyable.
Where did you play this on? What console do you have?
Well, I'm on Steam right now.
Oh, okay, there you go.
I prefer to play on consoles. I do. Just they're easier to set up for me. That's all there is to it. But my TV's broken, and I'm waiting until Black Friday to replace it. So
nice.
I have a really good rig. I have a pretty nice PC, and so I figured run it here instead, and it's going pretty smoothly.
Tell us about the game. What's going on with this game?
Shit, I don't know yet. I'm halfway through, and I still don't know what's going on. It feels a lot like it's like a love letter to a bunch of games. So you have your, well, if you played it or watched my videos, Clock Tower, which is where you don't attack, you pretty much just run and hide from a monster. It starts out with that type of scariness, and then it moves into Silent Hill, where you're kind of running from a few monsters. You're very weak. You don't want to attack. It goes into Crazy World, stuff like that, and then it gets a little bit Resident Evil too. So it's like a love letter to a lot of famous genres all put together within the horror games.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And some people don't like it. They think it's like a Frankenstein, which I can see that, but I think it's done very well. It's everything I've said at the end of each playthrough. I do like a little recap and review, and like I would like to see X and I'd like to see Y in the game, and it's like they heard me and put everything I've asked for in this game.
Huh.
It's fun. It's
interesting to say that because like it seems like people don't know what survival horror is anymore. Or it's like so many different things now.
Yeah, it's
so
a
they
tough
just try to take different pieces and put them all. We'll use them all, right?
Right, and then it's just I swear with every horror game that comes out, it's like everyone wants this game. This is what everyone's wanted, and then they have it or we have it, and it's like this sucks. We didn't want this.
Yeah.
I feel that horror games have some of the biggest critics out of any other genre.
I can see that. What's like what's like your game? Is it Silent Hills or Resident Evil? Something else?
Definitely the Silent Hill series.
Fatal Frame, maybe.
Not as much. I like them. They're fun, but I think they ramp up the difficulty a bit in the earlier games. I haven't played any of the newer ones. I haven't. Well, I guess for America, that's only 3. We haven't got anything past that. But they're fun. I do like Silent Hill. I think it messes with your head the most.
Yeah, I mean, like the first one was like, that was like way different than anything. It was like, whoa, this is nuts.
Yeah. Well, because we were used to action back then. We were used to, just mowing down something. We'd be scared by a dog jumping out a window, something like that. And then you play Silent Hill for the first time. You're walking down a dark alley in a haunted town, and you see a severed dog's head, and then you look at a basketball hoop, and you see a blood splatter against the backboard, and you're like, oh, shit.
Yeah, it was definitely like one of the most fun experiences, like playing that for the first time. Like not like anything else, And the second one was good too because I was on the PS2, so it was just like graphically, it was like whoa, But what's like your favorite one of ever?
For Silent Hill or just scary games?
Just horror games.
What's my favorite kid, John? I think I'm gonna have to give it to Silent Hill 3 or Amnesia: The Dark Descent, which are two very canned answers. I was like,
really?
Big surprise. But I think both of those games do what they wanted to do best. You can tell this is what I want to do. I want to scare you in this style, and I'm not going to mess with any other thing. And it does it well.
Yeah, Amnesia's that's pretty recent, right?
Well, the first one's I'd say 5 years.
Okay, well it's still.
Yeah, it's recent. It's
new to me.
Steam only. Yeah, right. Yeah, I feel that way too with a lot of games.
Yeah.
You want to talk about helpless? The monsters will straight up kill you right away. You only hide. But the best part is they're not plentiful. They are sparse, far in between, but you never know because it keeps messing with you. It makes sounds. You think, is something behind me? You're never sure. And Silent Hill 3 that's the game that got me into horror games. Maybe it's not as scary to me now because I'm desensitized, but it messes with you too. So like you'll go into a room and in Silent Hill style, you just go down a hallway and there's like 5 rooms on each side, and you just got to explore each one to see which way is the right way to go, or if it has an item that you need. And 3 introduced a mechanic I shouldn't call it a mechanic, but just scares where you would go into a room and that's not the room you're supposed to go into, and you can't leave. Sometimes it will scare you. The door will lock, like you'll see your figure in a mirror, your reflection in a mirror, start to die, and then you're like, oh shit, I'm locked. What do I do? And it's just you have to wait, time for a timer to go out. That's a hidden timer until the door unlocks. Little things like that. I liked it.
What about Friday the 13th for the NES? Did you ever play that?
Yes. I actually just played this recently on Friday the 13th.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's
one
bad.
of those games, yeah.
It's going to go on the YouTube channel some year.
Oh, cool.
Some year, yeah.
So on your channel, you got playthroughs of like just a ton of games. You were doing it like a couple years back. Did you stop for a while?
Yeah, well, since I bought the house, actually. So I bought it almost 2 years ago. It'll be 2 years at the end of
Shut down the channel, now you're back.
Yeah, well, it's unfortunate. I have roommates that help pay for my mortgage, and that's great. And I love these guys. I love living with them, but the house is always pretty loud, and I don't want a ton of background noise when I record. And it's not fair to me to tell, a bunch of guys that pay rent, hey, you guys have to be quiet.
I'm playing Amnesia.
Yeah, or
Shut
something
up.
like that,
How dare you speak.
But the house isn't very soundproof. I'm sure you've probably picked up some noise from them already.
No, it's pretty quiet.
Good.
I'm watching your cat back there just passed out.
Yeah, well, she licked herself good for about half an hour, wore herself out.
Just right in front of the cameras, licking yourself.
It's like, oh, a show.
I'm gonna. You want a show, huh? You want sexy costumes? I'll give you sexy.
Meow.
There you go. So YouTube.com, Grog Deluxe.
Yep. And a lot of, not all the playthroughs are just me. It's me and some of my friends. I think we do some pretty funny commentary, and that's what started me doing the YouTube thing. We'd just be bullshitting forever. I'm like, man, this is some funny shit. We should put this on YouTube, and that's how it started.
Yeah, we did. Dead Rising 2? We did
2. Yeah, that was I almost had 1 and 2,
like
but no,
3 years ago or something.
Yeah, right.
Several years ago.
It was a while.
So there you go. I know we're having a lot of technical problems tonight. Is anyone left in the chat? Anyone left? We've done this segment here on the show for a while now. The news segment, we call it, because we didn't know what to call it. Just the news segment, where we get different ideas from the chat, different, we guess, for characters, locations, things like that, and then we try to create a story or something with the information they give. What I want to do tonight is something a little different. Try to get some ideas for Halloween characters, monsters, stuff like that, ghouls, creations, and try to put them against each other, because they always kill the humans. We know, like they're going against the humans, we're against each other. Who would win in battles, right? So we're looking for some ideas here. Vampires, werewolves, things like that. Put them against each other and get Grog's opinion on who would win this battle.
Zool? Well, there's no one that can beat Zool. Next.
Zool? You can't beat Zool?
Undead. Zool versus an undead
Frankenstein. All right, they're coming in here. People are alive out there. It's good.
Frankenstein's monster, I'm assuming.
We dropped a bunch of super shredders at a Halloween. I'll count it. I think it counts.
We'll count. All right, let's do Frankenstein versus Super Shredder. Frankenstein's monster versus Super Shredder.
Which Frankenstein are we talking about? There's so many different iterations.
Mary Shelley?
Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, just the classic.
Yeah, just like
Frankenstein.
Or no. Let's go because he was more human, wasn't he?
No Frankenstein we're talking about here. Frankenstein and Super Shredder is Shredder, who has the mutagen poured on him.
So here's my problem with Super Shredder.
He's Kevin Nash.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the greatest bits of trivia from the movie. But he died from having a dock fall on him. We've seen Frankenstein just blow through walls like Kool-Aid Man, So I'm putting it towards the Frankenstein monster.
But how does Frankenstein even fight him? You know what I mean?
And he's not swing his arms. I mean, how is Shredder going to fight?
He has no weaponry.
He has his fists.
So if Shredder has does he have like mutated knives on him? The Wolverine claw thing?
He's very spiky. I'll give him that.
So if you just chopped off his legs, Frankenstein's legs, how does Frankenstein even...
But can he get close enough to Frankenstein?
If it's on a dock, if they're fighting near a dock, then Super Shredder definitely loses.
You're right. He'll just fall right through the wood.
But Frankenstein, you think, because Super Shredder seems to be weak from Docs.
Nah, maybe I'm hyping up Frankenstein too much. Maybe I'm thinking he's just some undead, even though he's not even undead, but just some invincible guy.
See, I feel like normal Shredder would win, but Super Shredder would lose.
Why? Because he can't move? Because he's so
think. He's just a monster. He just runs at the guy, and he's Kevin Nash. So there's no way he's going to beat Frankenstein. He's an all-time classic character. So there you go. You agree with this or no?
Yeah. I think that sounds pretty good.
All right, what else we got here? An undead penguin. I like that one.
Okay.
Who do you want to throw him in there with? A wolf. A wolf man. What type of wolf? A wolf man. Man Thing? You know much about Man Thing or Swamp Thing?
Only from the comics from Marvel.
An undead penguin against a wolf man.
I don't see how a penguin could hurt him.
He's an undead penguin.
He is undead.
They don't have teeth,
undead or not,
but they have
you
teeth.
can be punted like a football. You're not doing much.
It depends what the undead part does to the penguin. Does it give him because there's so many different zombies. So does he have super speed and the strength from the DayZ movie, which I didn't even see, or is he very slow, like a Resident Evil 1 type zombie?
Is it like a G virus and lets the penguin fly and be the world's first flying penguin?
Yeah. So that's why it's hard to do this, because there's so many variations we can talk about. So you have to kind of pick one.
Are we talking about Michael J. Fox Wolfman, or are we talking about a Werewolf in London Wolfman?
You're talking about Teen Wolf?
Yeah, Teen Wolf.
Wow. All right, Teen Wolf. All right, I got to set it up for you. You're going to answer this one. So It's Teen Wolf, Michael J. Fox, against a penguin that he can't fly, but he's super speedy, and he can really hurt you with his beak. He impel you with it if he needs to. You know what I mean? 'Cause he's so fast, just run right through you. What do you think?
Oh, I'm going penguin for sure on that one. If it can move fast, then you're not gonna touch it.
All right, there you go. We got a leprechaun.
Oh, from the horror movie Leprechaun?
Yeah, leprechaun against the Count from Sesame Street, which would that would be a Halloween character. That's from Bushi. Yeah, absolutely Jesus. He's his leprechaun.
One of my best friends actually dressed as a Count from Sesame Street a couple of years ago.
Sexy version or normal?
Well, anything he wears is a sexy version, but normal.
Oh, very nice. The Count from Sesame Street versus the leprechaun.
I want to say the Count. That leprechaun's fucking stupid.
He'll just start counting, and the leprechaun doesn't even understand the numbers. He thinks he's saying some sort of a code.
It's been so long since I've watched any of those movies. Doesn't he throw toys on the ground and have someone trip on them?
There's actually a new one coming.
Oh my god!
The guy from WWE is going to be in it. I think.
Wait, which one?
Hornswoggle. He's he's like a leprechaun character. But yeah, I think the leprechaun's so dumb. The Count will just be counting numbers. He'll think he's speaking in tongues or something.
Right.
And he's putting a curse on him, and he'll just shoot himself in the face or something. You know.
And if I'm not mistaken, the Count can turn into a bat, can't he?
Oh, of course he can, yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
all he can pretty much do is count and just turn into a bat.
But that's more than enough
Does he drink blood, or just the numbers sustain him? Just counting, he needs to count in order to just... Maybe he he's like a good vampire, basically, right? So he's trying to take his mind off of the blood and then drinking, killing Big Bird and all these characters, so he just keeps counting.
Yeah, that's why he counts. It's 1, 2, 3,
that's how he
4
copes.
Thirsty, 5 thirsty.
It's his coping mechanism to deal with this bloodthirst.
Boy, we're getting deep.
Yeah, it's he trained himself to do that. So, all right. So, Kane, you know Kane the wrestler?
I know different versions of Kane the wrestler.
Kane the wrestler. What? Someone says the poster girl from Wendy's. Come on, that's a Halloween character.
Definitely sexy though.
Scarecrow. Let's put this together here. Kane the wrestler versus Scarecrow. Wow, that's a good one. That's like a
Batman Scarecrow.
Yes.
I'm assuming Kane has his fire power. You know.
Yeah, against
raises
Scarecrow.
His hands and.
But he's afraid of fire, but he also controls fire.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna give it to Scarecrow. I mean,
He has the gas, but does that work on Kane?
that's a good question. I mean, he has seen some dumb things in his day working for the E.
The corporate Kane would probably lose.
Oh, Corporate Kane wouldn't even be in the fight. We're talking old style mask as the talker like this.
I'm thinking the Scarecrow takes control of Kane and makes him work for him in some way. And you know, it'd be really good, Kane versus Bane.
Ooh, that's a match.
That's a good match.
That's a match right there.
That's a good matchup.
I'm giving it to Bane.
You want to do a tag team? Let's do a tag team match. A tag team matchup.
In the chat?
Spawn? Want to put Spawn with someone else?
Or Violator? The Traffic Violator?
Spawn and the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Okay, think about this. Versus the Lion from the Wizard of Oz. I'm going through the chat here to pull these out.
I don't know who Captain Boomerang is.
That's a Flash.
Oh, that guy. Okay, I thought that was just the Boomerang or something like that.
And let's see here.
I only know that character from the cartoons.
Okay. We got this now. Mark made it happen. A zombie OJ is the last one. Do you remember what I said? I forgot already.
No, I was just gonna ask you. So we have. We're terrible at this.
We're changing. Beetlejuice. Okay, Beetlejuice teaming with the Lion from the Wizard of Oz.
Okay.
Against Zombie OJ. And where's the other one? I lost it now. It's Spawn. We said Spawn.
Yeah, it was either the Violator or it was Spawn.
Spawn. So
Okay.
what do we have?
Oh, I'm giving it to Zombie OJ and Spawn for sure.
Why is this?
Well, first off, Spawn is pretty OP, isn't he? I don't know much about Spawn, but
Yeah, he's just very quite powerful. Yeah.
can't he just do anything? Like, that's his thing?
He can't he can do a lot of things.
Yeah.
He has chains. He's strong. What does Zombie OJ do?
Gets you to like him. He's such a likable dude.
I think he's exactly the same, but he just looks like a zombie.
Looks like he hasn't slept in a couple days.
But he's just the same. He's exactly the same personality and everything. That's what I'm thinking with the Zombie OJ. So that's the tag team match.
What? I don't know.
Who do you think is seriously the?
I was gonna say Beetlejuice. Have we said his name 3 times?
Beetlejuice and Spawn is that's one hell of a match.
Yeah, that's the match right there.
That'd be amazing.
Sorry, OJ, but the other two are just
The team with OJ's on will lose because he'll cost the other guy somehow. He'll just say something to him or distract him somehow, and he'll screw his own partner over.
He'll explain one of his dreams, and of course
Who's
he's
the
a
most
zombie
powerful character? I think Dracula for me.
for the monsters.
Yeah, I think so. He's like the ultimate.
Yeah, I can go with that. Yeah, there's a lot of.
He gets laid a lot too. I mean, he's the only one.
Yeah, he does.
What other monster gets laid? Freddy Krueger doesn't. Jason, no. Dracula gets laid all the time. He also kills everybody. He's just like amazing in all facets.
And plus, it's like, you talk about Dracula 50 years ago. He's just like a playboy who kills women and drinks their blood. But nowadays, Dracula, he's like a whole mythos of his own. He's so powerful and stuff. He's ruler of all of the demons and stuff.
Right. Yeah. And he's like the ultimate one.
Yeah, he's really grown.
I love all the. I gotta watch some movies maybe Friday night. I love all the '80s horror stuff, man. It's a good time, They kind of like that era. They kind of captured something.
You know what movie really holds up today still? Yeah. That's the original Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just watched that recently. I was watching it, like, this is pretty lame, but still, it really holds up.
They're really cheesy and everything, but there's something about the time period that works.
You watch Friday the 13th, and it's just goofy. It's just cornball shit compared to what we're used to now.
Nightmare on Elm Street, the first one's good. Some of the other ones are the second one's not good, and some are in there hit or miss. Then it becomes kind of comedy a little bit later on.
Right.
But the first one's good.
What's funny about the second Nightmare on Elm Street, it doesn't even really have Freddy as a killer.
It makes no sense.
Yeah, he doesn't even make an appearance until the very end.
He has different powers and stuff too. Like it's totally different.
Yeah, and I respect them for trying to go a different direction.
They could kill him like when he's just normally for some reason, and I don't know. It's totally different, that one, but never happened, I guess. They kind of like the third one, like after they kind of act like it didn't happen.
Yeah, well, I don't. It's been a couple years. Wasn't the third one the Dream Warriors when they're in the hospital and that's
That
when
might be.
like
I don't know. Me and
all
OJ
the
and
kids like
I,
I have this power.
OJ and I, for one of the Halloween episodes, you go back, maybe it's 2 years ago, we watched the collection and we talked
Oh,
about all
nice.
of them, but I don't remember anymore. That was the last time I saw them all, so I don't even remember.
Yeah, I have the collection too, and it's been a few years since I've watched it.
Yeah, there was
Although
the
I
Dream Warriors, then there was another one after that where like they killed them all in the beginning minutes, and then there's like another kid or something. I don't know.
right, and he kills all the protagonists from the third movie, and it's just like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
all the ones that survived
Yeah,
from that one, they're just gone right away. That's how they do it, man.
yeah, it was a formula back then, and I'll be damned to say
To
it
get
didn't
into
work.
these current movies, I know some people liked. What was the movie last year that was real big? There was like Annabelle this year was kind of like tied to that. And
You know, I live under a rock when it
yeah,
comes to modern
I don't even know.
movies.
I don't even know myself.
Have you seen any
The Conjuring, that was very popular.
Yes.
Did you see that?
No,
I
I
did
have
not
not.
either. No, we can't talk about that. No.
Well, that went somewhere.
Okay, that went nowhere.
Have you seen any of the Paranormal Activity movies?
No, see, I haven't seen these things in years.
Yeah, they get a lot of flack, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
You want to talk about a movie that found a formula and just sticks to it and wrings out that rag for every penny it has. It's Paranormal Activity, but the first one, I think, is pretty good. It does scary right. It's a good build up until a climax at the end, and then they did the same thing, and then the same thing, and then the same thing.
People are still putting up different characters: Katniss, Scorpion, Sauron.
Mortal Kombat Scorpion, or
Yeah, I think so. Mr. Zentik Master says the Mummy doesn't get much attention nowadays, which is a shame. They're supposed to do like a whole bunch of movies and tie them all together, kind of like the Marvel movies. You hear about this? Like Universal's doing this. They're gonna do the Mummy and
no?
they're gonna do like all the monsters, and then somehow
that
like
sounds
tie it all
interesting.
together, like it's kind of like make a universe, you know?
That means Vampire Savers is getting, or Darkstalkers is getting a new game, right? Right?
No, I don't think so. If somebody buys Capcom, maybe, you know.
So I saw Mummy doesn't get much attention nowadays, which is
They're supposed to make that's what I'm saying, because they're supposed to make a Mummy movie, I believe.
And you know, I kind of understand why he doesn't, because it's a thing you can see in a museum. Mummies just get traveled around. It's nothing too unordinary. Like, granted, you don't see one every day, but it's not something you can't see in real life.
Is
And
a
I
mummy
think
just a zombie anyway? What is a mummy?
yeah, isn't it just a zombie with the gauze on it?
It's like
Really,
it's like
if
a
you think about it.
it's a mummified guy that comes back, and then he's just a zombie, basically, right?
You know, the big difference there is a mummy would be a couple thousand years old,
Okay,
where a zombie would be someone you knew next door.
Yeah.
The,
So
more
the
fresh.
mummy might have his day, 'cause we had the vampires were hot, and then it was the zombies are still kind of hot now. But
Yeah,
maybe
that's lasted a
maybe
while.
next will be the mummies.
Let's push.
We'll push for this mummy thing. Yeah, start pitching some ideas to Hollywood right now. You know. So speaking of OJ, we got OJ's video. I'm gonna play that now. It's about 2 minutes.
Okay.
So we'll be right back. See what OJ has in store for us today. Last week he was in Tokyo, and he sent us a video that was upside down, which we played. So I don't even know what this one is. I think it's like 2 minutes long. If it's, I might cut it off early if I don't like what I see. But here we go. This is OJ doing something.
You probably can't hear very well, but want to let you know we always try to do things balls in here, so it's time to play some Tetris. Adventures with the Rambosia.
All right, so there was OJ's video. Did you get to catch any of that or no?
Yep, I definitely did.
So it looks like he's in some Japanese arcade playing a Tetris with like a giant arcade stick or something.
I don't know what that is he's using. Now, it's interesting. You've been to Japan. I've been to Japan.
Yeah.
Now, OJ has been. Has he been before?
Yeah, he was there with me.
Oh, okay.
Then, yeah.
Oh, okay, for SBO.
He came like the last, I was there for like a couple weeks. He came the last week.
Yep.
He's a trooper like that. It's like, John, you need to come here, take care of me. And he came.
To this day, it amazes me how well their arcades do. I mean,
oh, it's just great.
It's just, I miss it
He's
so
at
much.
an arcade playing Tetris. I mean, there's probably all kinds of cool games there. It's so different. You know, people, I don't know, it didn't work out here so well with the arcade system.
Now, you know, you can blame a million different things. It's just, with so many different factors into why they failed here, it was just inevitable, if you ask me.
I miss it. I miss it, but I think maybe I'm a little old at this point. But I think sometimes still on like a Friday or Saturday, and if there's a moment of boredom, in the back of your mind, it's like the arcade, because it was always there.
Yeah.
And it was always like the place to go. If you need something to do for a little while or whatever. And so in the back of the head, it's just like the arcade, but then it's like, oh no, it's been gone for 10 years. You know, it's
and so just recently, like within the past, I want to say last summer, if even, we had 2 barcades open up in town.
Yeah, and this is like a new thing that's happening.
Yeah, they're popping up everywhere. We're a little late to the party here in town, but I like them enough. But they're doing the same thing, which, in my opinion, is the number one reason why arcades fail. Is they're not maintaining their machines, and
a lot of times they don't know what that means, though. It's like what I saw a lot.
Mm-hmm.
The arcade owners don't even know what the game's how it's supposed to work, or like anything about it. And we used to have to tell the dude. Arcade, we used to have to tell him, like, listen, this is broken. He's like, no, it's not. It turns on. You can move the character, and you're like, no, the stick's not doing this, or this direction doesn't work. And then he would actually like open it for us, and we would have to be able to fix it.
Oh wow!
Because the switches would break and stuff, right? You know.
And I've been told before, like, well, some of the buttons work, and they don't know that you need all of the buttons to play a game. They're there for a reason.
Street Fighter, like one of them was broken. Oh, these other ones are good. Like, no, you own this place. You don't even know anything about what you're doing.
Yeah, it's just money grab.
It's not a good combination, but it was certainly an era, and it was a good time, man. It's a lot of good times.
Oh yeah, I still think back on. We reminisce a lot because the people I am friends with now, who we all play Street Fighter with, we all met through the arcade.
Yeah,
went different ways, and then coincidentally all came back together for Street Fighter.
Yeah. Do you still play or anything?
Street Fighter? Yeah, absolutely.
What are you playing these days?
4.
You play it like you seriously play it? Like you play?
I've been in a couple tournaments lately and done okay. Yep.
What kind of turnouts do you get for the tournaments?
Oh, nothing much. Like 20 people.
Has it gone down a lot since the last couple of years?
No, actually, it's growing. Yeah, it's just Iowa. This is what we have.
Okay.
But I've been out of state for ST tournament, and that went okay.
When was this?
I think it was 2 months ago.
That's awesome. Is there a whole new group of guys playing, or is it a lot of the same?
Bunch of old school players that none of them really practiced their strike, and I don't think any of them really knew that I would be showing up or who I was. I'm an ST player.
Yeah.
So people, it's all done through Facebook now. You don't go to SRK or any other websites.
Really?
Stuff. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. And so the results will be posted, and everyone's like, "Well, Jamar, you lost to this guy or Daytrick? How'd you get second place? What the hell's wrong with you? How'd you lose?" And it's just like,
come on, they don't know. You're like returning.
Right.
You're like Peter Pan coming back.
But they've been playing, Street Fighter in general a lot longer than I have. They were pretty old school
really?
guys. Yeah.
You've been playing quite a bit. I bet you probably 2007 or something? 6?
Yeah, maybe 6. I think that sounds right.
Yeah. Wow.
Long time.
So it was good times, man. You were a Dalzen player.
Still am.
And I was a Dalzen player. Yeah. From Northeast. You were a Midwest guy.
Never beat you for the
We were friends.
time.
We could have been rivals. But we were friends.
There's not enough players. There's not enough ST players for rivalries.
Yeah, you just needed everyone you had around you to play. That was,
Yeah.
So, good times, man. Good times back in. I miss going to that trip to Illinois every year. I went there probably 5 times. It was real fun just going out there, and we'll have to just do it. We'll just show up, and there's no tournament or anything. We'll just play.
Yeah, that's what I've really been saying to my friends that I usually travel. Like, I'd love to go to Chicago or anywhere and have it not be for a tournament, because I feel like that's kind of a ball and chain. You're stuck at the venue for the tournament when your games are playing.
I haven't played in years. Like, literally, I haven't played at all. It's pretty weird. It's been like, let's see. Yeah, 20... I
think the last time I saw you probably was at, like, one of the first UFGTs, or I guess it wasn't the first one in Chicago.
It might have been around that time that I stopped, and probably a little bit after. But I haven't played it all. I have the SD board that I got in Japan.
Oh, I
have to the battery. I think might be dead now because I haven't changed the battery out. I was thinking about that today. Actually, I have to get Howard to see if we could fix it. But,
I haven't played. We both know a guy who can actually.
Yeah.
He used to post on Don't Blow This Air Throw. He does board repairs.
In the Seattle area. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's that, dude. Thanks for doing the show tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I had a lot of fun.
Flies by, right? I told you it flies by.
It really did. I'm looking at the clock right now, and I thought it was like I thought we were like half an hour in the show.
No, it flies by. It
really does.
3 years have gone. So doing this, so it's definitely moves. It was a good time. Any final words, Halloween wishes for everyone, or anything like that?
Be safe, have fun. Don't do anything too crazy. I know you're in a costume. You want to be funny. You want to do stuff.
You want to be sexy. It's all about sex.
Oh, God.
Halloween. Halloween very sexy.
I'm pretty sure everyone who's in this chat is.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Is sexy. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Us included.
Well, mostly us, yes.
Other than that, nothing else. Come check out my YouTube channel. I'm bringing it back up. It's been defunct for a couple years, but I'm going to be uploading again. I can't say as consistently as I used to, but it will definitely be more than one game a year. I'm doing a couple nights every week. I'm dedicating to recording, so come back and let me know what you think.
The cool thing about YouTube is just it's like always there, and all your stuff is there, so you don't have to worry about like you just keep take a break, come back, and it's still there for you, So
that's what I like to. You have your public playlists, and that's what I recommend more than waiting for my new video and watch it the day of. Just let the whole game play and watch it all in one go. That's probably a little bit better.
So that's it for today's show.
Yeah.
Let's see. We'll actually be back in 2 weeks. Next week I got some things happening. We'll be back in 2 weeks for another multi-week run of shows. All different co-hosts. Who will it be next time? Could be anybody. It's just craziness.
Oh, it's like The Simpsons. Who killed Mr. Burns? It could be Maggie.
Yeah, we're going the whole month of November with the co-hosts.
Okay.
And then OJ will return in December. But it could be all different kinds of people, all over the country, perhaps all over the world. This is just kind of exciting, and we definitely appreciate you being here with us.
Yeah, appreciate you having me.
Appreciate all you guys watching here on the stream. I know we had a lot of technical problems. I apologize for that. Thanks for checking out on YouTube if you are. We've been doing really good. We've been on iTunes for a couple weeks now. We've been doing really good on there. If you guys, if you're a lot of people are downloading it, but if you have a free moment to rate, you can leave a rating for the show. That'd be nice. Right on there. 5 stars, of course, is the thing you're supposed to give us. That'd be nice if you have some free time to do that. So that's it, man. We're back in 2 weeks. Then we'll be here for a good month or so after that. So yeah, that's it. We're done. All right.
Yay!
Thank you for listening to John Rambo Presents, the very best in free and optional entertainment. Happy Halloween, my friends.
And remember, stay ballsy.
That's right. Well done, Grog. Stay sexy as well.
It's not even a choice.
All right, guys. We'll talk to you later.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Bye.